season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Now keep in mind, they did have 3 interceptions last week. Couldn't quite come up with a first quarter pick that time.
But they had to like what they saw in terms of reacting when the ball is thrown. We had an expression when I played. It was called break on it. Every time the quarterback puts the ball in there, break on the football. Go make a play and accumulate those interceptions.
Former defensive back. You remember those 3 interception games. It can be contagious, give you a little momentum.
They really can. And it doesn't matter whether there's one person or if you spread them across your entire defense. Everybody wants a piece of that pie.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. When you look at this defense,
they sit at number 20 in the NFL right now against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown.
Jonathan Mingo.
His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Panthers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
Young to throw it.
Open man, he completes it to Judy. From the 31, here's a 2nd down and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
43
Young, he's going to change it up.
Yellow, go. Ready?
Now Young to throw on 2nd down. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here's Johnson again on second down.
It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
And now an audible here into something else.
Clock 10. Ready?
On 3rd down, Johnson. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Flat, red. Set, go. Drill green.
Looking to throw, Young. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
When you look at this defense,
they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Open man here is Conklin. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Back to 60, back to 60. Three. Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw again. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They'll set up to throw.
He's got Mingo.
Touchdown, Panthers.
Jonathan Mingo.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Panthers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
The kicker on for the extra.
Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Blue striker. Set.
Young working out of the gun. That's out to the flat for Gibson. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8.
Ready.
Brings up 3rd.
They'll run with Gibson. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Young now from the 50. And he'll complete this to Gibson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
50 series. No blue.
It's Young on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this is caught. Touchdown. Chase Claypool. His first touchdown on the year. And the Orbits have got it back to within a score. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Keyshawn Nixon now going to bring it out of his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
2nd and 2. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
18, 5 years. Go street.
They'll look to throw here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll air one out deep for Mingo. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Let's go now.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. It looks like they'll move things around here. Back to throw again. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They're going to try and throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. That's complete out right to the tight end, Tremble. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
70.
Jonathan Mingo on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Point after here coming up. It's good, and it is now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. Well, the way things have been going to this one, Charles, it was only a matter of time before this defense got involved and made a big play, and they do right there. Gosh, this lead is so large, CD, and we're only in the first half.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing that's so amazing about it. You mentioned this large lead. How is this their first takeaway of the game? And what a spectacular one it was. Adding to the lead, showing the true dominance, and you're exactly right. We're still in the first half.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. Now Young going to move him around.
Okay, go steal. Ready.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. And some room to maneuver. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there.
He'll look to Gesicki on the out route. Ball is caught. Touchdown! Mike Gesicki, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Orbits get a bit closer. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bulling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. is out there and ready to begin their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted.
They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable. And there's 2 schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
Ready?
A first down carry here for Johnson. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second and 11. Johnson on the counter. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down and 10.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Check, steal. Steal. Check, steal.
They go to Johnson again. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Okay,
and no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
An audible here to get a new look.
Young to throw on 4th. That is caught. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all.
Young trying to hurry them up to the line here. Here's Johnson again on 2nd down.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Young here, you can see changing the play.
52 blaster.
They'll send Judy in motion left. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official.
Ready.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
Young will set to throw.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. And this one is right down Broadway.
So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Looking for right, and he finds him. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And right with it here over the middle. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. It doesn't even get there. Well short. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. Offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Ready?
Off the play fake, Young. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
22 needle. Black shot. Ready.
Now Young. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Look at the big fella go. And finally marked down at the 23. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Young, he's going to change it up.
Ready?
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Yellow. 43 rails. Set, cut.
Again, it's Johnson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Set.
Young off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We've got a close game. The offense has played well, but right now they've got to keep their foot on the gas.
And that carries with it an extra bit of pressure, doesn't it? As much fun as they're having right now, they're locked in, really clicking on all cylinders. They also know that they ever miss a chance to put points on the board, they've actually put their team in jeopardy. And that's not how you want to play the game. It's supposed to be complementary football, offense, defense. But today, it's all offense for them.
Yeah, they've been playing with a sense of urgency. It's probably going to need to continue. 2nd and 11. He's got Sanders on the out route. It's caught. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Now they'll change things up.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man. It's complete. It's Palmer. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 43, here's second and a yard.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Another run with Sanders. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
They'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers first down. Well, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Check, Panther.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Hey, check that.
Here's a give up the middle. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Check. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd down and 12. They'll set up a throw. And that will be incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And it's a wobbler, but he does get it to go as it creeps over the bar. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that's, CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a two-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a two-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Ready.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Ready.
On second down, Johnson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And they're going to speed things up here.
Shot.
Now Young going to move them around.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Claws red. Slice blue.
Young on 3rd down.
Got an open man. It's Olave.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
52
And
ground.
now they'll shift things around.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Blaster. Sit. Set. Go.
Young on 1st down. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Johnson off tackle right.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Taken down right at the line.
2nd down, Young. Looking for the end zone. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
Here we go.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Green Jack. Hey, Green. White. White. Ready.
Young to throw.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Ready.
Young.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that third timeout would have really helped here.
Yeah, another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go into this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
And he gets it down to the 32.
I just love how they're going about trying to finish off this game. This is not an offense that's going to go into its shell. They're going to keep exploiting weaknesses where they see them. And that's a huge pickup there with the game in the balance.
Okay, ready?
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Now they go screen. It's complete. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Come on, come on. Set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Rig alert, rig alert. Go.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. That is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Panther first down. And it is celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
I feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Now they'll audible to something else. They're going to look to throw. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Panthers 39, Hornets 26.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Ready?
One last shot for Young. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. What a performance. All those points put on the board. And, Charles, it wasn't just by the offense. The defense put some points on the board as well. They were solid today.
Yeah, it was a complete effort to secure the win, and both sides of the ball made big plays. But how demoralizing is it when the opposing defense can take one all the way back against you? And that was the case here.